Welcome back, my wonderful friends. You deserve this high-end stew. Tender steak in a rich, herby, caramelised onion gravy, topped off with melting, cheesy croutons, making the best pie crust ever. Can there be a better dinner party or weekend dish? I think not. It's not low-fat, it's extravagant. So I'll shut up and we'll get on with it.
Here's the ingredients list. I'll put a copy in the section below so you can copy.
Cut the stewing beef into 2 cm cubes and season well. Heat a tablespoon of oil in a casserole dish and brown the beef all over at high heat in batches so as not to overcrowd the pan, and then remove them. After this step, add a little stock to the casserole and stir to deglaze it, and pour this in with the reserved beef, keeping that flavour. Meanwhile, thinly slice the onions, add another tablespoon of oil and most of the butter to the casserole dish, and stir in the onions with a good pinch of salt. Cook over a high heat for 8 to 10 minutes until they're starting to brown. Stir it frequently so they don't catch on the bottom. Now we can mix in the rest of the butter with the garlic, the sugar and the thyme. And then turn the heat right down and cook the onions for at least 30 minutes until meltingly soft and caramelised. And now it's crouton time, baby. Preheat the oven to 190 degrees C with a fan oven, that's 170. Cut 12 slices, about 2 centimeters thick from the baguette. Brush with good quality olive oil on both sides and bake on a baking tray for about 20 minutes until firm and crisp, turning over halfway. Remove and set aside and reduce the oven temperature to 140 degrees, and that's 120 degrees C fan. Set aside a spoonful of onions for the garnish later and increase the heat. Then stir the flour into the onions in the casserole dish and cook for 1 minute or so until it absorbs all of the fat. Pour in the wine and bubble for a minute or so, then add the rest of the stock, the bay leaves and the seasoning. Well, the wine bottle's open now, I might as well indulge. Cheers, my dears. Return the beef with any juices to the casserole, submerging it in the sauce. Bring this to a simmer, add the lid, and transfer to the oven for 2 hours or until tender. So for the gratin topping, combine the eggs, mustard, creme fraiche in a bowl, season well, then stir in the Gruyere cheese. When the beef is ready, remove the casserole from the oven and turn the oven up to 200 degrees C, that's 180 degrees C fan. Spread the cheesy gratin topping over the crisp croutons, then arrange them on top, slightly overlapping or patching any holes with baguette. Bake for 20 minutes, uncovered, until the topping looks molten golden brown. Scatter on the reserved caramelised onions and some extra thyme, and we're ready to go. I'm serving mine with mashed potatoes and greens. It's something your guests are going to be Instagramming. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If so, give it a thumbs up and think about subscribing. In truth, I owe money to the mob, and your subscription would really help me out of concrete overshoes, if you know what I mean. Anyway, until next time, bye!